Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the House Witch Tarot. It is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. I do apologize again for how I look. Yeah, no, I'm not going to apologize for how I look. I know I look crazy right now. I got stuff going on again, and I'm kind of just chilling around the house or whatever now, and I'm all red again from getting stuff done or, trying to be productive with my time here in my home. But at least I don't use a million crazy filters to give unrealistic expectations of who I am. I hope you all feel my authenticity when I talk to you, but I am very red. It's just who I am pretty much naturally. So I just always think it looks really weird on camera. And then I try to do those retouch filter things, and they never look right. They look weirder in my opinion for me. But yeah, so here we are. Shuffling for Monday. Doesn't seem to be any urgent message, as I mentioned before, and then the cards are falling out at my feet. But it's good to just catch up with you guys a little bit before I pull anything. Get the shuffling going real good. Yeah, just trying to figure out what the vibe is today. Feels very neutral from just kind of how things have been going on my end. But we'll see what Spirit has to say via the cards today. Okay, I think that's going to be it. So let's see. Ooh, okay. One I haven't pulled yet. Page of Cups. So this feels like maybe it's related to Venus retrograde. You have someone, or you are someone, who is trying to step into a place of flow and emotions, but maybe from a place of not full-on maturity. I'm not going to say that they're immature. I'm not going to say that they are childlike, but I am going to say that maybe you or this person have a little bit of growth to go with, right? Because you've got someone here who's got the ocean behind them. There's a lot of waves. There's a lot of movement. They're holding their cup, and then there's a fish coming out of it, right? And I just think that there's maybe not turmoil, but a little bit of bumpiness, something that's coming through there. And what is it that you're trying to say? I don't think that this is romantic. I know I started to say Venus retrograde, but it wasn't feeling right. I think that this maybe goes back to something I pulled last week, where I think that there is someone who maybe is going to be unexpected. Maybe that's what it is that's throwing me. Someone who's a little bit unexpected, maybe a little bit younger than you were expecting to come around regarding your projects that we've been talking about, whatever business, entrepreneurship kind of thing that you got going on. And I think the last one I said was going to be in an assistant position, but I think that this is going to be someone who actually helps you get across the finish line. And I think that there's some hesitancy that I'm feeling, because you might be in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, whatever that is, and be what do you know, young buck? Why are you in my face? This is my thing. But it's from a new perspective. It's from a different perspective that you may not have considered, and is going to open things quite wide. So I think this comes down to, again, some kind of emotional communication. I think if it's about your projects, that you are probably very emotional about it, and you want to clearly describe what it is that you are laying the groundwork for. But it also means that you have to be able to work with people in an emotionally mature way that you may not have expected, that you, again, maybe wouldn't normally go after for advice. This is such a weird card pull. I guess I wasn't really expecting this for today. So I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else in this message to relay to y'all, because I'm getting this feeling of I don't want to work with them. Please don't make me work. Please don't put them in a position to help me. But if you push this person away, there are going to be serious delays in your business and the things that you're working on. I think you need to learn how to be more open, because you've been asking for a lot of things, and they're not necessarily going to show up in the way that you think that they're supposed to. It's not how the universe works. The universe delivers what you need, not necessarily what you want. So I think even if you kind of look at this person, there's almost a smirk on their face. So this might be someone who's kind of like not got your sense of humor, right? Like they might be joking around with you and you want to be serious, but like this is how they communicate. So there has to be some kind of meeting of the minds here. Yeah, I'm feeling this impatience, right? This tapping, like I want to do it with my foot, but I'm doing it with my finger. I think you have to be willing to give this person a shot to prove that they can do what it is you need. Again, maybe not even in the way that you think it should be done. And I think if you do that, like this isn't going to be bumpy waves. This is going to be smooth sailing. It's just going to be like bobbing along instead of feeling like the rough waves of the sea, right? That is what I'm getting from this, which again is not, I think, how I would normally read this card, but that is the energy coming through today. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. I think it's also a sign that I need to get back on my projects because I put some stuff to the side for a couple of weeks. And I want like feedback from people, but no one that I've reached out to has actually done that. So maybe I need to pay attention myself to someone I wasn't thinking of before that could help. So think about that. Pay attention to the people that are coming through as you're talking about what you're working on or any business deals that you're doing. Like the people in the room might not be the actual people that you end up working with. And I think that's going to be good for everyone. It's going to be weird. It's going to be a little hesitant. It's going to be different, but different and weird aren't bad inherently. Yeah. So work on that. Let me know if there is some youngin coming into your life who you think is going to mess it up, but I promise won't. Let's talk about it. Let's chat about what y'all got going on. Other than that, I will talk to y'all tomorrow.